And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera. We're sun's kind of ducked behind a cloud there, but we are looking towards lovely downtown Lethbridge, and it is partly cloudy right now. 25 degrees is where we're at. We just bumped up a degree. We were down to 2 degrees at 6 a.m., but right now we are at our daytime high. Winds are out of the north still, as we're just picking up, that little bit of a backlash from that low pressure center that went through. So we still have that northerly flow to the wind component, but we will be getting back into a westerly flow tomorrow. But even having said that, with that northerly flow, temperatures looking pretty darn healthy here. 25 degrees is spot on where we should be in Lethbridge for our average daytime high. So we're doing well. A lot of warm temperatures out there. Temperatures will be getting even warmer in most areas that are in our viewing area over the next few days. We have an area of high pressure, as I said to Daryl, that's literally dominating Western Canada. So any of the little cloud cover that you see is from systems that are migrating from the west to the east, but through the northern sector. So we're not really seeing any active weather here. Picking up a little bit of heat being interpreted as active weather on the radar, but really we're not seeing anything in the form of shower activity. And the further south you go, you won't be seeing anything because that ridge of high pressure is very wide and very substantial. So it is keeping away any possibility of that cloud cover or shower activity for that matter for the next several days. So as you can see on the forecaster, we're not looking at any active weather here, and that bodes well as we head into Whoop Up Week, because with the parade day on Tuesday and all those outdoor activities, the pancake breakfast, nobody wants a rainstorm. So it looks like right now we're keeping good thoughts for that. 13 degrees in St. John's. We've got teen temperatures for the most part. Some are in the mid-20s here and higher 20s as you get into central Canada, but we've got a couple of systems that are following a couple more systems that migrated across the Great Lakes yesterday, so that instability factor is going to be right on track as they head into the weekend. 20 degrees in Winnipeg, 21 in Regina, 22 in Saskatoon, 23 in Edmonton, very warm in the interior. Vancouver at 27 degrees and sunny is setting itself up for about the nicest 5 or 6 days of this summer. They've had a lot of rain and a lot of systems moving through, but boy, the next few days are going to be beautiful. It's sunny right now in Whitehorse, but they're expecting a couple of days of rain, and right now it's cloudy in Yellowknife, and they're expecting 3 or 4 days of sunshine, so a bit of a flip-flop out there. Now your overnight forecast, 10 degrees for a low in East Kootenay tonight, clear skies, sunny tomorrow, beautiful 32 degrees for a high. If you're heading west on vacation, good for you, great timing. It's not too bad here either, though, on this side of the mountains. Clear skies in Crow's Nest Pass tonight, 7 degrees for a low, 27, and lots of sunshine for you tomorrow. Winds will be out of the west at about 20, so not too windy. Medicine Hat, clear tonight, down to 6. Sunshine in your forecast future tomorrow, 28 degrees for a high, and you will get warmer. You'll be in the 30s for the weekends. And for us here in Lethbridge, clear tonight, 4 degrees for a low, 26 for a high tomorrow. Lots of sunshine for us and not too windy. And as you see the 5-day forecast coming up on your screen, we're looking at those temperatures continuing to climb. And even as we get into Tuesday, 27 degrees, couple degrees cooler than 30, is not bad for parade weather. There's a lot of animals out there and little kids and elderly folks, and sometimes the hot temperatures are not what they need. But 27 can be very pleasant with a little bit of a breeze, so that's what we're hoping for Tuesday. Now, Dory's story. This is part 2 on my look at Carmen Gay. It was something no one in Carmen Gay was prepared for or even expecting. People having to leave because of the closure of the Little Bow Continuing Care Centre. The community is frustrated, especially in light of an inspection that the facility passed earlier this year.
The inspection reports were done at the end of March. We received our recertification in April, and then July 10th we were told that it was closing because it didn't meet building codes. I guess that's the argument we have. Had they shown us the figures, had HS said, this is not economically viable, we can't keep this facility in your community longer. As a community, this is an amazing community, and I don't just mean Carmen Gay, I mean the county and the surrounding areas. They're notorious for coming together for a cause, and I have no doubt that we could have come up with other options to keep the facility open, but we were never even afforded that luxury. We don't even know the actual cost of what it would be to keep the facility open, because nobody seems to have those numbers. So it makes you wonder what is the real reason behind the closure. Was it just a mere line item? on a financial statement, we'll close 20-bed facility in a rural community. That'll be it. Nobody will hear anything of it.
Kim believes the decision by Alberta Health Services to shut down the facility will be a death sentence for the long-standing community.
I worry we'll become another Alberta ghost town. I worry that if the hospital is not here, we have people who have come here to be close to their loved ones or for work opportunities, that they'll go away. They'll go where either their loved ones are or where work is. And what happens to Carmangay just becomes a dot on a map.
Dory's Story, sponsored by Langenberg Optical, voted best of the best for 2012.
For years, sleep apnea has been regarded as a problem mainly with men, but a new study suggests the sleeping disorder is also common amongst women. The condition is characterized by snoring and frequent pauses in breathing during sleep. Swedish researchers analyzed 400 women and found that sleep apnea was present in about half of them. 14% had a severe form of the disorder. About 860,000 Canadians have been diagnosed with sleep apnea. From a story on sleep apnea to a well-rested gentleman, Mr. Derek Bidwell in sports.
Well, thank you. Yes, I was going to say the old Swedish researchers.
See, that's the side of the desk I'm used to.
You don't mess around with them. Yes. Actually, you're going to make a guest appearance in sports as well. We're going to talk about the Calgary Colts and now their new #1 ranking in Canada, led by a fella from Raymond. More next.